Hello, I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light, with this inspirational story from the angels as channeled by my dear friend Ann Albers. In this message, they tell us to imagine you at a magical television. They also say to have belief in things unseen. They tell us to focus on what you want to see, and that if we spell faith, it stands for focus your feelings with attention and action in total harmony. They also tell us that miracles are not really miracles, and they end up with, we want the best show on earth for every one of you. So let's begin their story for today, March 2nd, 2023, shall we? And the angels begin, my dear friends, we love you so very much. Imagine you had a magical television. Whatever you were thinking would appear on the screen. The more emotion you feel about your thoughts, the greater the clarity and detail become. As your thoughts change, the picture changes. As your emotions change, the picture becomes clearer or fuzzier. The more you hold your focus, the more the story you are watching will evolve. Each time you shift, the picture on your screen shifts with you. Dear ones, this is your life except for one tiny detail. Unlike that magic TV, you get a time delay between what you think and what you start to see in your waking life. You get to build momentum before the scene starts to appear, and happily you have time to course correct before unwanted things begin to appear in your reality. This is why faith, which many of you define as belief in things unseen, is one of your most powerful tools. We would rather call faith the ability to focus on things unseen, or even better, the ability to focus on what you want to see. And they tell us when you spell faith, it stands for focus your feelings with attention and action in total harmony. And you will eventually cultivate the faith you call a belief in things unseen. Faith as we know it is not a passive belief in the benevolence of a God outside of yourself who will grant you favors. Faith is focusing your feelings with attention and action, so as to exist in total harmony with the love that lives within you. The love that is you. None of you will do this all of the time, but the more you can, the better you will feel, and the more you will enjoy your guidance, magic, and miracles. Magic is not magical, dear ones. It is just a word you use when you begin to experience the synchronicity of the non-physical realms. Miracles are not really miracles. They are scientifically predictable results of vibrational alignment. Someday science will understand this, but for now, understand that faith, your ability to focus your feelings with attention and action in total harmony with the love that you are, is your key to magic and miracles. When you align with love, you align with the core essence of all things and all beings. You tune into a reality, the show on your life TV, where loving beings cooperate in ways beyond their individual comprehension. You are tuning into the reality where you are guided and in which you will experience beautiful synchronicities. When you focus your feelings with attention and action in total harmony with love, then, dear ones, you are not subject to the lower vibrational attempts to manipulate and control you. Aligned with love, you have compassion for all, but a strong sense of self, trust in your guidance, and surrender to life's daily offerings. You will have taught yourself through experience that what is in front of you will ultimately work out for you. How do you cultivate faith, dear one? We hear you ask this so often. The answer is a simple one, but one that must be put into action. You practice. You focus your feelings with attention and action in total harmony with love as often as possible. You don't try to fake love. You try to find things you can love. Don't pretend to love people you don't or can't easily love. Focus on those you can. Don't pretend to like the food you don't like. Find food you do. Don't focus your feelings with attention and action on what you despise to fight against it. Focus your feelings with attention and action on that which you love to empower. If you fight hunger, you will just see more and more of it on your live TV, thus empowering that show. Better to focus on those who like to feed and serve, thus empowering a more powerful reality. One will drag you down and disempower you. The other will raise you up, inspire you, and inspire others. If you say you love and forgive your ex or former boss, but feel your jaws tightening and your breath becoming shallow, then, dear ones, your thoughts are noble, but your emotions aren't there yet. Focus on something more pleasant. Use your precious tools of attention and action to be in total harmony with love by finding things and beings that you can more easily feel good about. If you love your dessert more than your former boss, bask in the glory of your wondrous dessert. Wish this individual peace, then put them out of your mind by focusing on something or someone more pleasant. You would not want to watch every show on your television. You have your preferences. Likewise, you would not want to watch every show on your live TV. Replace the things you no longer wish to observe with better thoughts. It isn't that difficult. We ask you to name the most frustrating in your life and then list at least 50 better things to think about, and you'll be able to write this list in no time. There are no medals in heaven for choosing the hardest path to love, dear friends. As water tries to find the easiest course, love does too. Be kind to yourselves. Don't try to love the ones you can't love right now. Love what you can, and eventually you will be so filled with love that even your worst enemy, who we would call your greatest teacher, will be just another person on your path of expansion. The more you practice focusing your feelings with attention and action in total harmony with love, the more you will cultivate what you traditionally call faith, a belief in things unseen. As you start to see your truly positive thoughts and authentically good feelings attract more and more into your life, you will see the vibrational universe in action. You will come to know through experience that the unseen will not remain unseen for very long. You will show yourself that the more you can focus on and feel what feels good, the quicker the goodwill will appear on your screen of your live TV. We want the best show on earth for every one of you. God bless you. We love you so very much. And this is, of course, a message from the angels as channeled by my dear friend Ann Albers. Please stop by her own website, visionsofheaven.com, and see all that she has to offer. She offers a healthy recipe each week, along with samples of her books and pre-recorded messages you can download for a small fee and play as often as you like. This message is probably too long to post below in the Show More section, but you can always see Ann's fine work on voyagesoflight.com and the Sananda website. I am Julie Joy, your servant to the light, and it's always my honor to bring these inspiring angelic messages to all of you.